Okay, let me see here. I just came flying on, so we'll let some people get here. Hi, Isabel B. Hi, Nicole. Michael and Gia just left. They came over. Oh, shoot, I forgot to show them these. Dang it. I'll show them tomorrow. They came over. Hi, Angie. Hi, Jolene. Farm wife. They came over because we were going to have ice cream cake. Then Luke went to his sleepover. They didn't let me know. Hi, Amanda Love. Sean Sneed. And so we felt bad not having Luke here. So we decided to wait till tomorrow. And then we showed them some stuff that Jimmy got at the estate sale. And they went home with this really nice vase this crystal vase, and it had it's like fluted, and it had a burgundy top. It's really pretty. Jimmy took a picture of it. I'll show you guys. Beautiful, beautiful crystal with the colored crystal. And then there was a necklace that 14 karat gold. It's a heart, and it had a rose in it that was like I don't know what kind of cut. It's like a cut, like a faceted cut that makes you. I can't even explain it, but he took a picture of it. I said, "This place a shop," and he's like, "I really like this. Let me know what you want for it." I'm like, "What we want for it here? Just take it. Happy birthday." So they took that, and then would you believe it or not, he liked the pine cones too. So he took a pine cone with him, and I showed him the decoupage one. And he's like, "Wow, that looks like that takes a lot of work," but and gave him one of those to take too. And then I was showing them when I got that huge fan that I got for $2. Where Jimmy, I don't know, he's not around. I was having him bring it in, and then that big thing, and it was very funny because everything I was pulling out, I'm like $2. Gee, it was freaking. So, hi Alicia, hi Whisper to Me. So it's so funny, Chris. They were waiting to go, and I kept pulling something out before they were leaving in the car, and it was just very funny. But so he went home with a new necklace and a new vase and a pine cone, and Roman was here too. And Roman ate blueberries, and Roman likes fruit. Isn't that funny? So he was eating blueberries and stuff. Hi, Nana Patty. So we're just laughing like crazy, about that. I don't know where Jimmy is, if he can bring out that big fan. But, yeah. Okay, so when I pulled that big fan out and I said to my son, "What do you think I paid for this?" He goes, $80. It seriously said $80. Okay, what else? Hi, Amy's Justice League. So let's look at, hi Liza, so let's look at some of the true crime headlines. Hi Deidre, I haven't seen you in a long time. Oh, and you know what? Annie B, did you send me? Annie B says she has been unable to get into chat. And I said, please send me your URL, because if you were accidentally blocked, I can check. That would be why you can't get into chat. So just let me know. Okay, let me see if you email me on Annie B. And GBI sent your email to Dandy. I think that's who you were looking for. And yeah, I don't have anything at Annie B, but if you send me your URL, then I'll check and make sure you weren't blocked, okay? Sometimes it's a fluky thing, like with Bridget, when we had made Bridget a mod, because you couldn't see her at all. She couldn't chat. Okay, so back to Vanessa Gillen, that soldier in Texas that was brutally murdered. There's a, hold on a second, let me just get an image up here. A possible motive has been identified in the murder of U.S. Army Specialist Vanessa Gillen, whose remains were found along a river in 2020. Authorities say Specialist Aaron Robinson murdered Gillen at a U.S. Army base in Central Texas and then asked his married girlfriend at the time, Cecily Aguilar, to help dismember the body. A new report from the Texas Department of Public Safety states that Aguilar told police that Robinson attacked Gillen in the head using a hammer. The attack occurred after Gillen saw a photograph of Aguilar on Robinson's phone, according to the report, and I quote, Aguilar later explained why Robinson killed Gillen, saying Gillen saw Robinson's cell phone lock screen, which contained a picture of Aguilar. Robinson told her he was worried about getting in trouble for violating the Army's fraternization rules since Aguilar was still married to another soldier, and he hit Gillen in the head with a hammer. Aguilar is the only person to be charged in the case. Robinson committed suicide on July 1st, 2020, as police were closing in on him as a suspect. Now Aguilar is asking a court to toss her confession, which she argues is inadmissible because authorities did not give her the opportunity to appear before a judge quickly enough when she was charged, according to the television station. Aguilar claims that Robinson put a gun to her head and forced her to help him dispose of the body and incriminating evidence. Gillen's sister, Mayra Gillen, says that she doubts Aguilar's explanation for the killing. Cecily Aguilar will try everything in her power to walk freely as we are being denied the truth at this very moment, Mayra said. My sister was a very responsible person that would not meddle into Robinson and Aguilar's alleged relationship. We truly hope Vanessa receives justice. No family deserves to go through this. Vanessa should be here today defending her loved ones and her country. Natalie Kawam, an attorney for the Gillen family, says she does not believe Aguilar will be successful in getting the confession thrown out. And I quote, she obviously doesn't have any qualms with cutting up a human body into pieces and trying to burn Vanessa's body. But we just have to continue to focus on getting this trial to move forward. And then a lot of you have asked about Dan Markle. And, are we going to be covering that again? What's going on with that? Yes. The answer is yes. Dan Markle's ex-brother-in-law will be the next to go on trial in his murder. A jury has found a Florida woman guilty for her role in the murder-for-hire slaying of Florida State University law professor Dan Markle in July of 2014. Catherine Magbanua was found guilty of first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and solicitation to commit murder on Friday night. Magbanua was accused of being the point person between Charlie Adelson, Markle's former brother-in-law, and gunman Sigfredo Garcia and Luis Rivera. Rivera pled guilty to second-degree murder in 2016 and was sentenced to 19 years in prison. Garcia, the father of Magbanua's 2 children, was found guilty in 2019 and sentenced to life in prison. Adelson was charged with first-degree murder and conspiracy and solicitation charges in April. Investigators say Markle's murder stemmed from the desperate desire of the Adelson family for Markle's ex-wife Wendy Adelson and their 2 sons to move from Tallahassee to South Florida, where the Adelsons lived. The couple's divorce settlement in 2013 provided 50-50 custody, but the Adelsons continued to push for majority custody. Charlie Adelson, a South Florida dentist, and Donna Adelson, Charlie and Wendy's mother, has been implicated in the murder from the beginning, but his arrest was the first time one of the Adelsons has been charged in the case. Investigators say that Charlie Adelson and Magbanua were in frequent contact around the time of Markle's shooting death, and that Magbanua was the first call Garcia made after it was done. Magbanua, whose original trial ended in a mistrial in 2019, is set to be sentenced in 30 days. Markle's family released a statement through their attorney saying that they were grateful for the work of prosecutors and investigators. And I quote, "As all who followed the trial know, there is more work ahead to ensure that each and every person responsible for Danny's barbaric murder is brought to justice and held accountable. Until that day, we will continue to fight for complete justice and to spend time with our grandchildren, Danny's 2 young boys, whom we love and miss dearly." Okay. And then we have this.
Huh?
This is, oops, that's not the one. Okay, and then we have this story. A Chicago mother has been charged with smothering her daughter with a plastic bag on her 8th birthday because she thought the little girl didn't love her anymore. Andriel Hagler's brother called police at about 11 a.m. on Wednesday when he went to check on his sister and niece and found them both unresponsive on the bed. Hagler, 38, was face down on the bed with a plastic bag over her head, and he found a comforter on the bed that was covering another body. 2 small legs from the shins down were visible. The brother directed police to the bedroom where they found 8-year-old Amaria Osby beneath the comforter. She was dead, wearing only underwear, and had blood under her nose and on her thigh and froth around the mouth. Officers had to struggle to get Hagler off the bed. She stiffened her body and grabbed onto the mattress before they were finally able to handcuff her and put her in a chair. The medical examiner's autopsy determined that Amaria was assaulted and died from multiple injuries, including bleeding under the scalp, bleeding on the brain, and asphyxiation. Toxicology report on Hagler determined she had PCP in her system. Investigators say that Hagler admitted that she and Amaria said their prayers at 8 or 9 p.m. on Tuesday, and afterward she started doing PCP. She said she felt it was their time to go because they were both born on the 24th. Hagler reportedly told police that she believed Amaria didn't love her anymore and loved her father more. She said she drank bleach and tried to get Amaria to drink it too. She smothered the girl when she refused, putting a plastic bag over her head while her daughter screamed, "Mama, stop." The Illinois Department of Children and Family Services say they have been called to the apartment before, most recently the day before Amaria was found dead, but for adults in the family and not the children. A judge denied Hagler bond on Friday, but her attorney said she is nearly comatose and would be a suicide risk behind bars. A 7-year-old girl was shot dead near downtown Little Rock, Arkansas, Saturday morning, but police have yet to release much information about the incident. It took place near the intersection of Interstate 630 and Fair Park Boulevard just before 11 a.m. Investigators closed down the highway exit westbound while they searched for shell casings and other evidence. The Pulaski County Coroner's Office said the victim was a 7-year-old girl but provided no further information, and by later in the afternoon the office would not confirm the victim's age or gender to another media publication. Police spokesperson Mark Edwards said investigators were making sure they had the correct information before they release any at all. He said later Saturday that the victim was in a vehicle when hit by gunfire and taken to the hospital in the same vehicle. As of Saturday night, no suspects have been identified, no arrests have been made. And then a 1-year-old boy was killed Saturday afternoon in an apparent drive-by shooting in downtown Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh police responded to a 911 call at 2:45 p.m. near PPG Place. The boy, who has not been identified, was pronounced dead at the scene. Officers who arrived on scene found the boy in a vehicle with his mother. The mother was with the child when he was struck. A black Jeep Wrangler was surrounded by investigators and ringed with crime scene tape on the street. Its rear passenger window was shot out. And hang on here. The mother, the commander, Kristen Zett from the Pittsburgh police said that she was unsure if there's a relationship between the shooter and the victim, and there's no evidence anyone else was hit by gunfire. Officers are searching for the suspect, she said, but police are not releasing a description. PPG Place is providing surveillance footage, and police are canvassing other businesses in the area for video. Reggie Howes, who works at the front desk at the Etage Athletic Club nearby, said members and guests reported hearing 8 or 9 shots. It's a lot of families nearby. There's the fountain where people eat lunch. So for that to happen so close in proximity, it's crazy. That's the only word I can use to describe it. Terrible, both of those things. And then Oklahoma. Eight people were shot, one fatally, at a Memorial Day weekend festival in Taft, Oklahoma, early Sunday morning. 2 of the victims were juveniles. The Muskogee County District Attorney Larry Edwards said that a suspect has been identified but didn't provide the name or say if an arrest had been made. Larry Edwards said 40 casings from 4 different weapons were found at the scene. It's a miracle it was not worse, he said. The shots rang out following an argument just after midnight at the annual holiday festival at the Old City Square in Taft in eastern Oklahoma, southwest of Tulsa. About 1,500 people were attending the outdoor event. Muskogee County Sheriff's deputies were on scene and tended to the victims. Vendors dove into their trucks for cover, and hunkered inside as bullets whizzed through the walls of the trucks. Muskogee County Emergency Medical Service spokesperson Trish German said 2 people were taken to Muskogee Hospital and a third was taken to a hospital in Tulsa. Others were transported privately. Anyone with information should contact 800-522-8017. That's unfortunate. That reminds me of the ones that happened last year, right? New Jersey or something. There was some kind of celebration. Found safe. A 1-year-old girl, a 2-month-old boy who was abducted with their mother in Colorado have been found safe. That's good news. CBI reports that Francesca Tafora and her 2 children were located and are safe. No word on whether they were found, where they were found, or whether there were any arrests. The CBI issued an Amber Alert for 2 young children and their 24-year-old mother, believed to be abducted by a 28-year-old man in a black Chevy Suburban. CBI said that Francesca Tafoya, 1-year-old Navina Marufo, and 2-month-old Ramon Marufo were last seen at about 10 a.m. around East 40th Avenue and Colorado Boulevard in Denver. Both of the children had black hair and brown eyes. Investigators believe that all 3 were forcibly taken by Julian Marfuo Gutierrez and may be in the black 2001 Suburban. Okay, so they were found safe. We don't know why or what, but at least they're found safe. Okay, and if you're in Massachusetts, be careful. Oh my goodness, get over there. Police in 5 Massachusetts cities are warning about a man who's vandalizing vehicles and then offering to help the women who have been left stranded. The incidents have taken place in Franklin, Holliston, Milford, Medway, and Bellingham, all southwest of Boston. Bellingham and Milford police described a suspect as an Asian man in his late 30s who was driving a blue Chevy Impala with Massachusetts plates. He has been targeting young females by flattening their tires, filling their gas tanks with water, then offering to drive them home. And this, the Milford police said in a Facebook post, if your vehicle has a flat tire, do not try and start it. Bellingham police said a suspect with the same description disabled a woman's vehicle in the Charles River Center and approached her offering assistance. Holliston and Franklin police did not share a description in Facebook post, but Holliston police noted that the individual may let air from a tire or add gas tank contaminant and then approach the female to offer help in the form of a battery pack, an air compressor, or a ride, said the Franklin police. The person being investigated was spotted in the town on Friday. Medway police did not post information but said that they were involved in the investigation. All of the departments urged anyone who believes their vehicle was tampered with to contact the police. Okay, and an Arizona man was arrested this week after he returned to Phoenix nearly 2 months after his wife's body was found, and he was named a suspect in her murder. Sean Michael Schulte, 52, faces several charges, and among them is second-degree murder and tampering with evidence related to the death of 49-year-old Amy Jo Schulte, who was found dead in her apartment on April 6th. Schulte was last seen alive 2 days earlier, on April 4th, and she was found after police received 3 calls for a welfare check on her. One from her boss, one from her mother-in-law, and one from a neighbor. But by the time her body was found, her husband could not be found. In the course of the investigation, Amy Schulte's mother, Terry Winters, told investigators that officials with the Mexican consulate called and told her that her daughter's car had been found damaged and disabled in Mexico. And then on May 19th, a customs agent reported speaking to Sean Schulte at Miami International Airport, where he had landed after traveling to Mexico, Colombia, and Haiti. The agent said he was heading back to Phoenix. On May 24th, Sean Schulte was arrested in Chandler, Arizona, about 20 miles outside of Phoenix. He told investigators that he didn't kill his wife and that he went to Mexico to find himself. He said the car was stolen while he was there. Police say that a witness reported getting a text from Amy Schulte in March saying that her husband was physically and verbally abusive. Court documents reveal that he was convicted of aggravated assault in 2007 and sentenced to 7.5 years in a mental hospital. He was convicted of computer tampering in 2018. I knew when she told me that they got married in December of 2021, something would happen. I just knew it, Winters said. Schulte leaves behind a 21-year-old son, Matthew Hurd, who is said to be struggling with the loss. They were taking all their time, and they were planning to see each other, and she was planning to come out when he graduated next year from college, and he stole that all from Matthew, said Matthew's stepmother, Christy Hurd. Sean Schulte is being held on $1 million bond. A Pennsylvania man pled guilty this week to beating a beloved chiropractor to death in November 2020. Joseph O'Boyle, 22, was arrested more than a month after James Sowa was found dead in his home office. Prosecutors say he killed the doctor because he believed the 63-year-old made his jaw pain worse. O'Boyle pled guilty to criminal homicide, criminal trespassing, and possession of an instrument of crime. A hearing is set for June 6 to determine the degree of murder O'Boyle is pleading to. Prosecutors want first or second degree murder, which come with a mandatory life sentence, but because O'Boyle committed the murder in the course of a burglary, O'Boyle's attorneys argue for third degree murder because they say O'Boyle did not break into Sowa's home office. Sowa's death was a mystery to both family and investigators in the early stages of the investigation. Who could do that to him? He was the nicest person ever, said his wife, Barbara. He would have helped anybody. His patients, he would run to anyone's house and help them with anything they needed. Prosecutors said O'Boyle was last seen on surveillance video arriving at Sowa's home on November 2nd, 2020, and leaving a few minutes later. Investigators linked the license plate on the vehicle to a particular home and spoke to O'Boyle's father. O'Boyle's father confronted his son about Sowa's death. Prosecutors said, and the son began rubbing his jaw. He later admitted to his father that he killed the doctor. O'Boyle reportedly punched a detective several times during the execution of a search warrant and had to be wrestled into custody by multiple officers. He also pled guilty to aggravated assault, recklessly endangering another person, resisting arrest, and simple arrest. Okay. Now, a Florida man has been arrested after police say he used a blowtorch to set his wife on fire and then hit her with his car. Jerry Sanders Jr. has been charged with multiple counts, including attempted murder and arson. Sanders was brought before a judge on Friday, ordered held without bail. Police say Sanders, age 66, lit his wife on fire with a blowtorch inside their Miami home and then pinned her between his car and a palm tree when she escaped outside. Sanders reportedly tried to hit responding officers with his car as well. Officers fired at him, striking him several times, and he drove off a short distance before crashing. According to jail records, Sanders faces 1 count of attempted first-degree murder, 1 count of attempted premeditated murder, domestic violence, 1 count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, 1 count of aggravated battery and domestic violence, and 1 count of first-degree arson. The condition of his wife was not made clear. The Texas yoga teacher, who's now on the run after allegedly killing the professional cyclist she believed was sleeping with her cyclist boyfriend, was once accused of skipping out on a Botox payment. Travis County probable cause affidavit said that Caitlin Armstrong got a Botox procedure on March 6, 2018. When the treatment was completed, she presented a MasterCard to pay the $650 charge, but then said she had another card in her vehicle that she'd rather use. She left the MasterCard on the counter, left the spa, but never returned. Armstrong, 34, now has bigger problems than theft of service. She's wanted on a murder warrant for the shooting death of Mariah Mo Wilson, 25, a cyclist who did date Armstrong's boyfriend, Colin Strickland, briefly last fall during a temporary break in their relationship. When Wilson came to town earlier this month for a cycling event, which she was expected to win, investigators say jealousy got the better of Armstrong, and on May 11th, Wilson and Strickland, 35, went swimming together. With Strickland reportedly lying about what he was doing so Armstrong wouldn't know who he was with. and had dinner with Strickland before Strickland dropped Wilson off at the home of a friend she was staying with for the cycling event. After Strickland left, Armstrong allegedly arrived, having tracked her boyfriend on a phone app, and shot Wilson. Police questioned Armstrong about the murder but let her go without a charge, and she hasn't been seen since. U.S. Marshals, in fact, say they believe she flew from Austin to Houston, then to New York LaGuardia Airport, just days after the killing. Investigators say they think that Wilson believed she was still in some kind of relationship with Strickland, but both Strickland and Wilson's family dispute that assertion. Meanwhile, Strickland is hiding outside Texas and telling friends he's not coming back until Armstrong is caught. Let's see here. What else do we do? Okay, let's look at this one. Florida police arrested a man for kidnapping early Saturday morning after his alleged victim caused him to crash the car he was driving. Tallahassee police responded to a single car crash just before 4:30 a.m. Police say the victim was taken to the hospital with serious injuries, while the suspect was medically cleared and booked into the Leon County Jail. No names or further details were released. Georgia Bureau of Investigation, GBI, issued a Levi's Call Georgia version of the Amber Alert Sunday evening for a 2-year-old boy believed abducted in Dublin. Jacob Coney is believed to have been taken by Tyler Coney, 31. That's according to the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office. Tyler Coney, who does not have parental rights, took the boy from Jacob's grandmother. Jacob was last seen wearing a white Nike t-shirt and navy blue shorts. Tyler Coney is described as 5'7", 165 pounds. He was last seen wearing jogging pants, a striped shirt, and a hat. The alert was for a brown or tan Dodge Durango with Georgia license plate tag RRP0451. Anyone with information should call 911 or the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office at 478-272-7985. And here's a picture of Tyler Coney. Okay, let me see now. I think that's about it for that. So, that's, hi Tony Monty. Hi One Eye Blind Arts. Hi John Wasaki. Hi Kevin Leonard. Hi Kathy. Hi Scooter. Hi Nicole Griffith. Did I see you before? So yeah, that's the end of the true crime session. Oh my goodness. Hi, Denise. Hi, Alicia. So, what else? Jimmy?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'm trying to see if there's something else. Okay. You're going to rewind. Hi, Tony. I haven't seen you in a long time. Into the true crime stuff you missed. Okay.
What now?
What's going on out in the world? Yes, Kevin, there is.
You calling?
What?
You calling?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, just forget it.
What are you gonna say?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's all done.
What?
It's finished. Don't worry about it. Oh, he's tearing.
Are you live?
Yes, I'm live.
What are you gonna show him?
Nothing. All right. Let me see. Wonder if anyone looked for me if I went missing. What do you mean? Why do you say that? Hi, John Wasaki. Thank you, John Wasaki, very much for the super chat. Hi, Lizzie. Yeah. So, what do you think? I didn't get to look back at the live I did, the walk earlier. What do you think about that woman coming on and selling some of those rugs as a straight sales? What do you think about that? Those overstocks and stuff from Wayfair and Amazon and other places. Where's Julianne Gonzalez? Haven't seen her in a while. And Annie B, she apparently can't chat, so I'm waiting for her to send me her URL so I can check. People like rugs? Okay, yes, have her on. Okay, good. I thought you guys would probably say that. It was hard for me. I couldn't look while I was walking because I was just... Sounds good, Whisper? Oh, my goodness. Allie? What? Can you send me the picture you took in the rug store? Oh, I probably cannot. Oh, gosh, I don't have her. The lady's, hold on a minute. Let me see if I have her card in my car. Let me see if I can find her Instagram. I found it. I found it. Okay. Told her I would follow her. I found it. Follow. Trying to find a picture of the inside of the store. I think my daughter just sent me one too. Let's see, where did she send that to me? Did she send that on my other one? Did you send it to me? Yeah, Messenger. Okay. Messenger. Hold on. This is from today. But there's these are the runners and stuff, and they have lots and lots, and like there, and they, if you look at the Instagram, they get like tons of stuff. So they were giving, you know what they were doing today? Any veteran and any active service military was good. They were giving a 3x5 free rug to. Buy 2 rugs, get the 3rd free. They do a lot of stuff there. But so she was. So yeah, so that should be fun. Fun. Let's see. Thank you, Senorita 978. As always, I hope you and your family are doing well and that your channel continues to grow. Thank you very much, Senorita. I appreciate that. You need a big rug? Well, she has big rugs too. But yeah, so that should be fun. So maybe we can help her out. Hi, Robity Boop. And what else? The other store, just was saying that they had such nice hoodies, and I bought hoodies in one store, but I wanted to go back and buy this one, and then I saw my son, and he's like, yeah, I'd buy the t-shirts. Now everybody at the restaurant's wearing them, and but there was just this one hoodie, and I should have got it to go back there. It was gorgeous. I loved it, but it didn't, it said the name of the store and then Catskills. Instead, I wanted the one with the name of the town, but very nice stuff. But I did get another one in the one of the fishing stores. Lisa H, Marianne Frontini. So, what else? I'm trying to think what else I did. Did we really go on a trip? I know, right, Kevin? I was just telling somebody about this down at the restaurant. Yeah. Actually, I was telling Gia about it down at the restaurant, and a few other people. Hi, Nona May. It was a big dream. It was, yeah. What was I gonna say? You know what? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. My son is funny because I think. Hold on a second. What the heck? What happened to those 2 little purses?
I don't know, man. Probably right there.
Oh, here they are. Okay. Almost under the post. Do you like the little pieces? I told her to take.
It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. No, I didn't hear from Davita. I told her in another post to go get the medicine. I don't know where she is or what she's doing. Hi, Sharon. Your sewing machine is calling you. I may have to go down and sew for a while later. I have a lake behind me and sounds like the geese are having a party. Yeah, we don't have geese on our lake. They only stop by. I'm doing okay as well. You have all your crafting stuff out but haven't done it yet, Kevin? Said her pulse ox was 99. And she didn't go for the medicine? She won't go for it, right? How was it other than that, Muppets? I mean, how was she feeling? Jackie. Wait. I heard from Seth that Jackie, that her fever. Oh, no. You mean Davita's fever. Jackie's okay. Lisa, she's talking about Davita. You had 9 kids away from school today. Really, Robbity Bob? It's going around again. What it sounds like. It's hitting again. I have too big and too small. I need some colors or paints.
Which one, Anthony? Cool.
Yes. I don't know if she did. She didn't say. She said not any worse. The numbers are really up, Kevin. Seems like anyone who didn't get hit the first wave is getting it now. And some people getting it both. It's hitting there too, Alicia. Quite a few of your friends have it? Oh, wow, Nona May. Did you try any of it, Sharon? Decoupaging? I feel like decoupaging, but I think I'm too tired. Goodness. I feel like something like a little bit sweet or something. I don't know. I did some at the house. You just didn't see it. No, I didn't see that. Lisa H, how come I never saw you use any of the napkins that I sent you? Hmm? What did you do, Lisa H? You ordered the cat napkins from someone else? What a great moderator I have. Very supportive, Lisa. She orders them from someone else. No, they weren't from me, Kevin Leonard. That's what I'm saying. And she was like, I think Carolyn has these. So I'm like, oh, okay. I sent her like a huge thing of napkins, like when I sent Danielle hers early on. You just started crafting again, I know, but I've sent you those napkins a long time ago. Can Jimmy show the... Oh, where's the big fan I bought? It's in that other room. They want to see it. Can you bring it in here? It's in the foyer. I put it in the foyer. You take... What do you mean if you've had the vaccine? How long ago? How long ago did you have it? You should stand back because they can't see the whole thing.
But they're not going to be able to see the whole thing, I think. You know? Because of this other thing here.
They can't see the bottom of it. See it? You are interested in it, huh?
Cool.
What do you mean that you had antibodies before your trip? I don't know what that means. Me and Gary had antibodies before our trip. Hi, Mike. Hi, Josie West. Yeah, I paid $2 for that. Isn't that crazy? $2. I'm going to put it above my jacuzzi. I know, isn't it? If you bought that at Hobby Lobby, that would be $80. I know, Sharon, right? It's a good deal. Okay, I got a mosquito bite on my leg. I was so sick all last week, and I don't know what it was. I could barely get out of bed. And know what? Really, Josie? I don't know what you mean by you had antibodies, Kevin. I have something in your eye. You have something in your eye? I got a bigger one on my walls. I bought it at the China Pavilion. Really? What'd you do? How'd you get that home? You have a plaster of Paris fan like that? That was from his grandmother? Really? Went to our doctor and got fluids, B12, and an antibody infusion. That's so weird. An antibody infusion?
Is that what monoclonal antibodies?
Yeah, but I thought they weren't doing that anymore.
No.
I thought you got vaccinated.
What now?
Went to our doctor to get. Why did you, I never heard that? They just gave you that just to give you that? Why would they give you that? An antibody infusion. And that's weird.
Why?
If they didn't have anything.
Did they have COVID?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
The gray bath and yellow is good. I switch out various colors. Right now I'm using dark gray. Really? They'll just get that for protection? I've never heard of that.
Maybe it's a at-risk person, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you need it. But they're not taking a chance to give them antibodies.
Did you get the vaccine, Kevin? It all depends. Do you I would try to do 3 or more. I try to ride, if I ride 5 at least. Why, Kevin? Give you an IV. What? An IV at home? Oh, he'll come to your house and do that? You need some motivation? Okay, that's why I said maybe we could all go on a Zoom. Really, Kevin? Do you live in like an ultra small town? What kind of doctor is he? Just a regular family doctor? Had the same doctor 25 to 30 years. Was that said, just mainly your eczema remover is basically hydrogen peroxide. Right, and what does that do to your eye? A general MD family. Very odd. Like Dr. Baker, yeah. And we go in if we have to, if we're, yeah, I know, Josie. Why would he give you an IV at the house, though? You love what show so much? What show do you love? I don't know. Ouch. Why do you... Fluids? Really? That's usually only if you're... Do you get dehydrated? I've never like heard that unless you're like dehydrated. You've been having a bad luck streak lately when it comes to self-health care. She's talking about Linda, the death of Linda Petrovich. I just can't believe it because she was here a few days ago. Linda Petrovich, Deidre. Hold on, I have to check something in the freezer. Right there. Ouch. My rib hurts so bad, it's so hard for me to get out of the chair. That's why it's really hard for me to walk like, but I have to make myself. What did you do with my whipped cream? You don't know what you did with my whipped cream?
Say it again? I'm in here.
My whipped cream.
I put it in something else. Something smaller, so I'll tell you what, just give me one. Sorry.
I can't hear you.
Nothing. I'm sorry. Let's see. Got two more work to do.
I can't hear you.
Nothing. Forget it. Right.
Oh my gosh, I still can't hear you.
No, nothing.
I feel like something, I need something. I showed them the Jesus, Mary and Joseph and the angel. They couldn't believe it. My son thought I filed them to look like that. I told them they came right off the ocean like that.
You get this crazy with these dogs. Somebody's gonna open without taking them apart. Yeah. So, come on.
Jeanette, she was here 2 to 3 days ago. You're so funny, Jeanette. It's not just the pictures, Kevin. These are in the shape. There were so many in the shape. And I got craft stuff today for $2. All this wood that I'm going to make the mangers with. Because I have so many that are like those little, the figures. I thought so, Kevin. Hold on, I'm getting something. Okay. So, these are just ones that just came out like right away, and the Mary came out with the baby out of the shell bag, but you see the baby, and then you can see and even I've seen when they put on the other side, they do them like this too, but they look better on the front side. And then the angel. The angel is just scary how you can't see the definition of the wing here because it's not focusing right there. I know, and I have lots of them. It's not just a fluky thing, and that's what I said. I can't leave Jesus on the beach, and people want to make fun of that. But this one is definitely, because these came out together, out of my shell bucket together, and I've seen that muriatic acid. But she even has like the angel has like a nice coloration. It's like a pinkish purple. Very pretty. And so I'll probably just put a clear coat, but the wing and everything, and you can see her. I don't know if you can see her arms and her hand. I don't know if you can see. It's incredible. Her arms and her hand. She's got her. The one arm goes like this, and the other goes over, and it's crazy. Just to think they were, just washing up on the ocean there. And I kept them together. And you can totally see, I don't know if you can see, the Mary's face and the baby's face have the same shape in them. It's crazy. You're meant to find these. It's a miracle. I've never seen anything like these. Oh, really? I know, Lucy, but you would be surprised about how many that I have. But these, the way that this came out, these came out together out of my bucket. But I was seeing so many, and I have a lot. I'll have to look at the other ones. It's crazy, isn't it? I can't wait to make the little crutches. That's why I can't part with them, but that's okay. You're super special. I want to go back. There's lots I didn't do. I know, Sharon. I know. I wish I had watched more shelling videos before I went, and I feel like I have to go back immediately. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, Lucy, I've never, I just can't even believe it. I don't know when I started seeing them as Jesus. It was like, so it was in one of the videos. Was it maybe on my second day? I actually saw it as that. I have to go back to my video. I know, me too, Kevin. Me too. Look at Kevin. Thanks, Josie. Hi, Leslie. We have to work hard so we can go back. I know. Wouldn't it be fun? Like, I saw this guy had a channel, and it was something shelling, and he was going all over, and he lives in Montana, and maybe if we made it a series If we change the channel to a shelling channel, we could work really hard. And these feel so, they're so soft, like, not soft, smooth, like, just, I don't know. Crafting, cooking, it's such a nice distraction. The beach is calling, and I must go. Who wants to sponsor us to spend the summer there? Can you imagine?
Squirrel and turtle.
True crime and shelling, yeah. I just, I don't know. What did I think about? Oh, I bought a little chair. I told you 50 cents to decoupage. That's in the car. I still love true crime though. Yeah. I mean, unless you count the Wisconsin Dells for a couple, and that was probably 15 years ago. Wow, Muppets. It gives us so many signs. The details of a butterfly, the veins in a leaf, the smell of a rose. Yes. Yes, Lucy, I agree. Long COVID, really? Oh no, well, Leslie, see, that's why I hope that I don't have it. Sometimes when I'm walking and I can feel, but I just keep pushing and pushing. We only need 60K. Really, Rhonda? Their beach house? That's cool. Are there a lot of shells there? I hope you feel better, Leslie. Are there a lot of shells there, Leslie? I mean, are there a lot of shells there, Rhonda? No, but my son thought I filed her. He's like, oh, you filed her to look like an angel? I'm like, no. That's how I pulled her off the beach. I didn't file her. I still don't think he believed me. There are? Really, Rhonda? We still have top 9 beaches to tour after the summer-long beach house stay. Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. We have a lot of shells here in Cali, but I've never seen any that looked as beautiful as the angel, the Mary, and the baby. I'll have to show you some of the others I found, but these, I don't know why these came out and then I just found them and like this, and they've been here because all my other shells, I put them away for right now while I'm in company this weekend, and these are here. It's so weird. Why not start now? I know. A lot of the ones in the New England area, they're so rocky. I know, Deidre, I'm going to make a little manger. Now or never, nothing's going to last. I know. I need to hire a person to load, unload all in and out of everything. Car, house. Yeah. You haven't been on vacation since 1993. They are very rocky when I was in Rhode Island, but other beaches have white sand. Oh, really? A lot of them are very rocky, but... You were 13 in 1993. Mm-hmm. I hear you, Kevin. I hear you. Deb, on the move, you have somebody good for that? The beaches in Rhode Island are amazing. We're planning on going there this summer. And then we're going to Upper Michigan for the Lake Michigan beaches. Really? You're going up there again? I remember when you went up. Wasn't it 2019? Yes, Deirdre, it was. Secret vacay Zoom meeting? The secret vacay Zoom meeting. My daughter has to unload my auction and shopping hauls, really? Hi, Jendo. Oh, really? Wow, I hope you feel better. Yeah, the Outer Banks. Hey, I don't know. Let me see something. I want to see something. Hold on a minute, I'm trying to see something. Huh. I just found something pretty interesting.
Can they hear you when you're talking? Okay?
Yes, they can. Okay, so my eyes are starting to burn, but I wanted to show you something. Okay. I have such a okay. I wanted to show you something, but I'm trying to find this. All right, let me see. Hey, thank you, Lucy J. Thank you. Appreciate that. Joel said that he'd watch the kids while Phil worked. So I'm good for a month straight. Don't start that you're going to bed. Don't start what? That you're going to bed. Don't start that I'm going to bed. Or don't start that because you're going to bed. Thank you, Nicole Griffith. Thank you for the super sticker. Try a high school super chat cat. Try a high school student for what? What are they trying a high school student for, Sharon? What are they trying a high school student for? Super chat cat. What kind of person can I have come to my home to help me sort through 2 years of mail? Not a joke, it's a long story. Whew, 2 years of mail? Is it really important mail that you have to go through? I mean, after 2 years, probably if it's bills, they've sent you new ones. What kind of mail is it? I would give you the sun, the moon, and the stars if I could. Wish it could be more. I love you. Thank you, Lucy J. Appreciate that. Sharon, thanks, but I need someone who can help me deal with it. What kind of mail is it that you need to deal with? If you haven't dealt with it for 2 years, it's probably not very pressing, right? You know what I mean? Super chat? How pressing could it be if you haven't dealt with it for 2 years? I mean, some of it is detailed. But is it really necessary after 2 years? Elisa is willing to help you. But after 2 years, I mean, how pressing could it be? You know what I mean? Because even whatever it is, if it's someone, they're going to send it to you every month. What if it's your bills? You've already gotten new ones. They're not going to, I don't understand. What kind of, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh, gotta make it much longer. I'm so sleepy. I gotta go to bed. This past month was a rough road. Most of it wasn't even, it was the COVID brain that came along with it. Really? Maybe that's what I have sometimes. It's mixed. Well, bills, forget them because you've already after two. Just forget it because you've already got a new copy of it. Investments, file them. I mean, your investments are still going to change. If it's a stock portfolio or something, it's not going to be the same as 2 years ago, and you have an updated copy of it, right? You know what I mean, Super Chat Cat? I don't know what to tell you. Don't throw away checks, right? Yeah. If you have dividends or something, but they may not be good anymore either. But my sisters turn their backs. I have a chronic illness. And we'll see if maybe someone can help you. Down like I don't know. I can't stay awake. Yeah, just make sure there's no checks and start over, I think. Yeah. Because anything's, your bank statements are all going to come, you know what I'm saying? Hi, Linda Michaels. I smell Italian food now. Sorry to hear that, Super Cat Cat. But it happens a lot. That happens a lot. It happens a lot when your parents die, unfortunately. Well, anyway, Carol's gonna hang up on us all. Yeah, I'm so sleepy. I have to go to sleep. But I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Love you guys. Bye now. See you later. Bye. God bless. See you later.